10 years ago, I was still pretty early in my career, and I had to go to a meeting with the CEO of our company so that we could sell a renewal for a very large client. The CEO and I both worked to prepare for multiple months, and we gathered a lot of data, a lot of information, and we built out a presentation. We prepared a lot, put a lot of work into that presentation. We got into the meeting with people who had been in the industry on the client side for over 30 years. We went through the deck, we answered a bunch of questions, and at the very end, they started asking questions that the CEO didn't know the answer to. Not because he wasn't prepared, but because he just wasn't in the weeds on that account. That's why he brought me into the room. We didn't have them in the deck. We didn't necessarily anticipate those questions, but the CEO knew that having the main contact on the account in the room with him would be enough. I was able to answer those questions and give both the client and the CEO the information that they were looking for. When the meeting was over, the client was satisfied with our answers, and the CEO told me that I was actually the best communicator in the organization. At that point, I had not been doing improv as long, but I had been doing it for quite some time, about 8 years at that point. And so that improv experience and my preparation and my knowledge of the account gave me the ability and the confidence to speak in a way with the words and the information that the client needed, and allowed me to be confident in that fact. When you know the information that you need to when you're going into a discussion, you absolutely will be able to find the confidence to present that, because you know you are the master of your data, you are the master of your topic, and when you get into that room, you are the one who has the information. So take that confidence and turn it into a win. That's why this Higher Up Wellness Speaking Challenge is so important, because you are on camera having to speak uncut, unedited. When you're in a Zoom call, when you're in a meeting in a room full of people, you don't have the option to chop up your sentences every 2 or 3 words to try and make it sound right. You have to speak with confidence in front of people, so have the knowledge and you will make it happen.